I don't really know how to say this video or what I want to say in a way that makes sense. So, as always, I'm just going to try to explain what I'm trying to say. I just came off of a live that I was talking or crying and just saying how I'm very unhappy and unmotivated and unfulfilled in life, but in a different way than I usually am, and how I've explained in all my videos before. So I've been so depressed and sad and miserable for a long time, as you guys know, as I've expressed in video after video on here for years now, or I don't know how long it's been. And I've felt that way for a long time. And a lot of it was due to health issues that I was having, such as chronic fatigue syndrome and severe migraines. And I was dealing with really, really severe major depression and OCD and anxiety. And if you guys have been following my story, you know that I've been getting a lot better. However, I haven't really been posting YouTube videos about that, so you wouldn't know that unless you've been watching my lives, which is where I talk about that. But I have been getting better. So I'm probably doing the best I ever have in my entire life regarding my mental health. My health issues, however, I'm still struggling with chronic fatigue syndrome. My migraines, they are getting better. Yet here I am, still just as miserable as I've always been, and I'm also still really depressed. It's hard for me to use that word because when you've experienced a level of depression, I guess I want to talk about myself. When I've experienced the level of depression that I've experienced, where I've wanted to, the level of depression that I've experienced was so severe that I consider anything that's better than that as, I want to say that I'm like healed from my depression and that I'm not depressed, but the reality is that I still do feel depressed. It's just that I don't feel like I'm trying to get through every minute of the day like it's a battle. And I don't feel like I am crying every minute of the day and like I'm in this constant war. I don't feel like I'm in the state that I was in before, but I'm still struggling, and I'm struggling with this issue that I've always had. And that issue is that, well, it's what some people call anhedonia. I don't know what it is. This is not something I really put a label on, but yeah, you could call it anhedonia. I just don't like anything, and I have no sense of joy or motivation or desire or thrill or excitement. I don't like doing anything. The only thing I really find myself pulled to or desire to do is to go on my phone. And it's a very miserable way to live. And of course, I'm not complaining about my life because I'm so grateful to be in this situation. And that's like, I'm grateful that this is my biggest problem, but I'm sad about it because I want to improve. And I only put this in here because there's always going to be someone who comes on and says, like, I wish I had your life, or like something like that. Like, I wish that sorry, I feel like I have to sneeze and like I can't, but okay, I was just explaining this on my live and I was like crying about it, so I got all the emotional stuff out about it. But pretty much it's really not hurtful because I don't really care like what other people think, but it's really painful because when I express all the time that I'm so bored, it like hurts. And people say things like, oh, like, I wish, and when I say people, I mean people on the internet. People in my real life, like, are more respectful, but they were just like, oh, well, like, I wish I was bored. If I had like all the time in the world, I would, if I had your life and like I had so much time, um I would like do this and this and this and this and this. And I think that what they're not understanding is that that's what hurts me, is that not their words, but like that's my pain inside of me, is that I don't have anything I want to do. Like, it feels like there's something wrong with my brain, which is why what some people call this anhedonia. Like, there's nothing I want to do and I don't understand why. It's really hard to, again, I'm not making this is not a video of me making it like, oh, like, poor girl, like, she has nothing she wants to do, like, it's not like that. Like, I'm here expressing my story to people who follow me and follow my journey. If you're watching this for the first time and you've never seen my video before, I understand this is going to come across super like first world problems, like, oh no, like, that sucks for you. Like, I get it. If this is the first time you're watching me, I literally get that this is going to come across like super, I don't know, ignorant and like just all sorts of different words I could use for what it is, but that's not what this is for. So please just save it if this is your first time watching my videos. This video is intended for people who are following my journey, and I'm just not going to go further into that. But you guys know everything I've been through. And now, so I'm at this point now where I'm dealing with this reality that I have overcome so much and I've gotten so much better. Thank you, Jesus. Truly, thank you, Jesus. That I've gotten to this point. But now I'm with this issue of like, oh, I don't like anything. Like, I don't enjoy a single thing except spending time with my family. Like, I like that, but like that's I don't want to fill every second of my life. Like, I want more than that. I want to wake up and be like, oh, I want to like make breakfast and go for a walk and do this and that. I don't have this like I want to do anything. I force myself to do things because I have to. I force myself to make myself something to eat. I force myself to go for a walk. I have nothing that I wake up and be like, you know, people like they get up and they're like, oh, have like a hobby I got to work on, or I have a thing I got to do. Like, I just don't have that. And my mom has been trying for years to help me find something that I enjoy doing. I don't enjoy doing anything. I'll just do it. And I'll be like, I guess I'll read a book. I guess I'll do this. I guess I'll do this. Like, I just don't like doing anything. And like, I like eating. I like cheap sources of dopamine. And people will always ask me on here, and people in real life, if I talk to them about this. I don't really talk to people aside from like my mom about this, but they'll say, especially on here, trying to help me, they'll say, what did you like doing before you had, like, what were your hobbies and interests before you had all your like depression and before your life got really like dark and everything like that? And I'll say, that's the thing. I don't really think I ever had interests. Like, I don't even know. I've been depressed for so long in my life that I think my life was always just, I was always trying to like fill a void all the time. I was never content. I never really had hobbies. Like, I had some, but I like to like bake. But the true reality of it is, by the time I was like late teens, all my focus was like, I mean, I didn't even have a boyfriend until I was 19, but by the time I was a teenager, all my focus was on like, if a boy loved me, then I would be happy. So I was very like, and I know there's, you know, millions and billions of people who can relate to me on this. It was very like, if I had a partner, then I would be happy. If I had a partner, then I'd be happy. And it was like, all the focus was put on there. And I know that's not the answer. Now, I know it's not the answer, but so I went my whole life thinking that a partner would fill the void. And 2 or 3 or 4 years ago, I decided a partner won't fill the void, and I need to figure out how to fill the void on my own. However, I've been trying to figure out how to fill the void on my own, and I haven't been able to figure out. Like, I don't know how to fill the void. My life is just so empty. And I've considered, you guys know I talk about on the lives about how I've been thinking about like finally trying online dating again, and I like was on there for 2 weeks and then I deleted it because I am not ready. Not that I'm not emotionally ready, but it doesn't make sense for me to do that because my life is not full, like in any capacity. I'm so bored. So I'm like waiting for a guy to text me. Like, what kind of life do I have if I'm waiting for a guy to text me? And I don't, please, no one comment saying there's nothing wrong with waiting for a guy to text you. That's fine if you have something to do in your life. If you're like me and you have nothing to do with your life and you wake up in the morning and you're like, Reddit, TikTok, lay there for a second. Reddit and TikTok again, lay there for a second. Like, I have nothing to do. And again, you guys are going to say, I wish I had nothing to do. No, you don't. Like, it's not like that. It's like, I literally, if you guys watched, I literally already got all the crying out of my emotions out of this, but you guys don't understand what it's like to have like no, it feels like, okay, do you know like sociopaths, how they have like no emotions and they just like have no feelings? It kind of feels like that, but towards like life. It's like I have no feelings. No, not towards life. I have feelings towards life because I have strong emotions, but I have like no feelings towards doing things. Like I just have, it's like my brain, the circuitry for like, sorry, I'm scratching my head. I'm not like showing you something, but the circuitry that drives a person to get like, because you get driven to do something through dopamine, and then you get a release of like other hormones once you do the task, is not existent in me. And then obviously, like, if you don't understand this, it's because your brain is functioning. Like, my brain is not functioning. I just don't have any desire to do anything. So I showed this in the live, but like, here's like this room that I'm in that's like falling apart. It's like a mess. And like, I've always been a very organized, like clean person in this place. This thing is like literally a mess and it needs to be cleaned up. And like, I used to be like, this would be something that I could do in like a day. This would be like a project I do in a day. And most people would be like, you know what, I'm going to take on like this little project and like have a coffee and listen to music and like clean up this room and make it like a nice cute room, because it used to be a nice cute room. And then I started cleaning it in January and then I just couldn't deal with it because I was like having fatigue and migraine issues. So it's sat here for like what, 9 months now. I can't do it. And even if I ever did do it, it would be out of purely forcing myself. And if people are going to be like, okay, well, just force yourself. I'm trying to. Everything I do, every single thing I do is out of forcing myself. Do you know what it's like to live a life of where every single thing you do is to force yourself to not have one thing where you wake up and you're like, oh, yay, I get to do that today. No. Not one thing do I wake up in the morning with a spark, no, sorry, not even just, I'm not even expecting a spark, just a little spark where I'm like, oh, yay, I get to do something like that today. No, I literally wake up and I'm like, it's not like where I was super depressed before and I wake up and I'm like, I can't believe I have to do this. Like where I'm crying, waking up with tears in my eyes. But like I wake up and I'm like, there's not a single thing, there's not a single reason why I want to get out of bed today. Like, I'm happy I'm alive because I love my family. I'm happy I'm alive. Like, it's not like that. But there's not a single thing I want to get out of bed for. Not a single thing. Not for food, not for, there's just nothing. There's nothing that's driving me. There's no motivation. There's no nothing. Like, I just literally feel like this, like, I'm literally just laying there and I'm like, how am I gonna, before it used to be like, how am I gonna get through the day? I'm so depressed. I'm so sad. I'm so miserable. I'm so sad. I feel like I would like literally cry while eating my food. Like I'd be that depressed. Now I'm overcoming a lot of stuff, but now it's like, again, like I said, this was always underlying everything. This isn't like someone said, well, it was Fabian, but Fabian said, you'll get back to how you used to be. The thing is, I wasn't ever this fulfilled person. I was always like this emptiness in me. I always felt like this. I've always felt empty. And bored. I've always felt bored and empty. Always. And I was always waiting for something to like, something external to like interest me, because nothing was interesting to me. So yeah, my life is like, it's not good. I feel like this video, I feel like I seem so like maybe like somewhat enthusiastic, and like I look like I have some sort of enthusiasm, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I do seem enthusiastic, but the truth is I'm gonna turn this video off and I'm going to sit here on my phone and like scroll on TikTok or something, because I literally have no desire to do anything. I'm so bored. Everything I do is forcing myself. It's like, it's so bad. it's so bad, and I just don't get it. I don't get why I don't enjoy doing like anything. Like I have all these like things in this October like planned. Like there's a Halloween party this weekend, and like I don't drink, but like I'm still going to the party, and I have a concert I'm going to. This is all stuff that like I'm not paying for it. Someone like bought me a ticket. I wouldn't pay for this stuff because I don't get enjoyment from anything. So like I wouldn't pay for something like that because it's like you pay for stuff because it's fun. Do you know what I'm saying? Just trying to explain to you what's going on here. Like I don't pay for that type of stuff because why would I pay for something that gives me no enjoyment? Even so, anyway, so I'm going to this concert, something that I'm trying to say, something that should be fun and enjoyable, but I'm just going to be like going through the motions and like pretending to be having fun, but in reality I'm just like inside I'm like would rather be like at home doing nothing because it's all the same to me. So I have a concert, and then I have a Halloween party, and then I have like we're going to like this like these Halloween we have all these like different haunted houses, like these really like awesome haunted houses, like festivals, and like we're doing all these things that are like really fun and stuff, and like I just do not care. Like I don't care about anything. That's not true. Like I care about my family. Like I'm not caring about anything is not true. I do care about things. I care about my family and like health and stuff like that, but I just don't care about doing anything. Like I literally just I'm like nothing interests me. It's like my brain is not working. I do not know what's wrong with it, and I can't live like that. And I don't know what to do because I'm like, I just want to wake. That sounds cash. That's not even fair because 5 months ago, I'm like, I just want to not be sad anymore. But that's not true. I did not just want to be sad anymore. I wanted to be happy. I just want to be happy. And that still stands true. I just want to be happy. Like, I want to have some sort of something that makes me feel happy. And I don't feel happy, you know? Like, yeah, I'm not completely like sad anymore, but like, I want to be happy. And like, I'm not happy at all. I'm just not sad. And I just want to wake up. I shouldn't say just, because it's just, again, just, I just want to be happy. I just want to not be sad. I just want to be happy. But like, I want to wake up and I want to be like, yay, I gotta like look forward to like doing something. I want to go to bed and look forward to the next day of like something to do. And I don't mean something elaborate, but like I want to be like, oh, like tomorrow I'm gonna like make breakfast or like make dinner, like do something. Like tomorrow I'm gonna like clean this room, or like tomorrow like, I'm gonna like do something. Like instead of like every day just being like forcing myself to push myself to do something to exist. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, well, that's what I do when I go to work every day, but it's not the same thing because you guys probably have things that you enjoy when you get off of work or you enjoy when you go on weekends. Like I don't have anything that I enjoy doing. I don't think people who don't understand this like understand what I'm saying. Like I don't enjoy doing anything. I know people with anhedonia get it, but like I just and I'm not going to take stimulants for it. Stimulants are the worst possible thing you can do. They're going to destroy your brain long term. You're going to make everything worse. They'll be great. People are going to be like, oh, take stimulants. It made everything better. I felt exactly like how you felt, and then I took stimulants, and I actually just had ADHD, and then I felt better. No, stimulants are going to make everything great for like 5 years, then everything's going to be worse. I'm just warning you now. If you feel this way, don't think ADHD meds they're going to make it better, and then they're going to make everything worse. But yeah, so I'm not happy. I am so like unhappy actually. And I'm like losing it because losing is the wrong word because I've lost it before and this isn't losing it. But I just don't know what to do, you guys. I just don't know what to do. And this is a reoccurring theme. You guys know I can never end these things because it's also why I'm addicted to doing like, what do you call it? YouTube lives, because if I don't do them, then I have nothing else to do. And then once I go off of them, I'm like sent back into my life of doing absolutely nothing. Everyone thinks I'm addicted to the attention on the live. So this girl's addicted to attention. No, I'm not addicted to attention. I'm addicted to doing something that's like escaping me from the fact that I don't do anything and I have nothing to do because I'm so miserably bored. And that sounds so pathetic because how can someone be so bored? Like, okay, why are you so bored? Like, go do something. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so bored. And I don't know why I can't find anything to occupy. You know how many different hobbies I've tried? My mom has a lot of hobbies. So you know how many hobbies she's tried to get me to try? I just do not like anything. I don't like anything. Even the hobbies I used to like I used to like bake a lot and like cook a lot, like I despise it all. And like I don't like it. I don't like doing anything. It's all, it feels like I'm like lying to myself. Like I don't even know what's happening. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I could just talk for 500 hours in an effort to avoid my reality. Thanks for watching if you watched to the end. Love you all. Goodbye.